here in Atlanta, GA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sound a head boy because I got all the heads, boy.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now Penix to the air right away. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
Back to Robinson now on first down. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
36-yard line.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Home to right. Crowd right. Ready.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble and hit 2nd down.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. He's got the 1st down and more. And down right around the 37. His first catch good for 8 and a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Back to Hampton on 1st down. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on 3rd down.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Oronde Gadsden from 10 yards out. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Chargers 7, Falcons nothing.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Now the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, Penix. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. A play fake. Now Penix. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw Penix. That one deep for London. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards at a 1st down LA.
36-yard line.
Ready.
Herbert off of play action. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Herbert now. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Again, Herbert. Pass taken in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
Touchdown, Chargers! Omarion Hampton from 3 yards out. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Falcons, nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Robinson up the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Robinson will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
14, Falcons 7.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
So they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
On
the toss, here's Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
And looking to throw, Penix. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First down.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a fight to catch.
Tomorrow ties the game.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Bradley Pinion set to kick
Now
off.
this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over.
Here's first and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set. Real.
They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got down here in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. What do you think? Play this safe, just worry about getting OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
Set. What is it? Hut. Black 80. Black. Set.
Herbert gonna throw. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And they will get the conversion on third down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is first and 10. Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Well, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's first down.
Set. 380. Crowd right. 380. Cut. Ready.
Herbert. Here we go. This to avoid overtime. Incomplete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So possession in overtime first goes to the Atlanta Falcons, and we are back underway. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's a pretty strong return to start this overtime, and you know that if you run some decent offense, you should have a shot at a field goal. But I'd have to think to myself, I want the 6 points. I want this game over now. I don't want to give the other team a chance to come back and beat me.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one into the hands of Pitts. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Robinson toss play left side. 85 yards rushing for him now as he's just trying to win his guys to an overtime victory.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll throw with Penix. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. The Charger drive about to get going. One team squandered opportunity. It's another team's chance to win this thing. They forced that clutch turnover, and now all they need is a field goal here to win this ball game.
Could not be set up much better, could they? A takeaway on defense. Now it's up to that offense to find a way to put themselves in position for the game-winning points. Touchdown, field goal, they don't care. Just find a way to win it.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. 3rd and 2.
Set, go.
Herbert to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Set.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
First down, Chargers.
At this point now, a field goal would win it. They are in range. We'll see how they approach things on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. Short throw to Dissler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
If they moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, moving downfield, get themselves in a position to score and win this game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
A run once more with Hampton. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Okay, so interesting here. A field goal would win this thing, but the kicking team on the sideline, and they're going for it on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is in for the score. And it is absolutely